Private universities are very, very, very expensive. Oh my god, I can't even think about applying there. But well, we are different people. If your parents are willing to pay for you in a private university, come on, just go for it. After all, parents can do whatever they want for their kids, you know. They can do whatever they want for their own babies. Welcome back to our channel. It's been a long time, but I'm so happy that I'm finally here, and today I decided to be a little bit firmer. I don't know how this looks to you, but I decided to just be a bit firmer because I'm going to talk about formal stuff. But yeah, anyways, yeah, it's been a long time. I hope you're well. I hope you're happy as I am, because I'm not so free, but I mean I have some time to breathe. So yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about studying abroad. You know, studying abroad is one of those great experiences one can have, you know. I have studied abroad. Yeah, I've studied abroad and I've liked it, you know. Of course, I can't speak for everybody, you know. Some people might not have enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it, and I believe if there is another person who is like me, oh no, that's wrong. I mean, there is only one person in the world, right? So I'm the only person. I'm myself in the world, and you are yourself in the world. So one person in all the world. Oh yeah, English. But yeah, what I mean is that there is no another person who will be like me, because I'm only me, and I'm the only me, myself. So yeah, I think you understand what I mean. But I really enjoyed it, and I hope that there are other people who might enjoy the experience. The thing is that depending on what you want to study and where you want to go and what you want to achieve in the future, you can either enjoy where you will go or not enjoy, and that will be so sad. So yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about some of the scholarships that are available for international students, but mainly African students. Of course, some of the scholarships I'll be mentioning can be applied to other countries, but there's some that are specifically for African students. So yeah, so when you start thinking about studying abroad, the thing that comes to your mind is to check tuition and maybe a monthly average expenditure. Those are the things you must check first, right? The thing is that if you're going to a country like Japan, and I'm going to use Japan seriously because that's where I've been before, like Japan, you're going to look at national universities and private universities. The thing is that national universities are cheaper, but private universities are very, very, very expensive. Oh my god, I can't even think about applying there. But well, we are different people. If your parents are willing to pay for you in a private university, come on, just go for it. After all, parents can do whatever they want for their kids, you know. They can do whatever they want for their own babies. So when you get admitted at any national university in Japan, you'll have to pay the admission fee and the yearly tuition fee. The admission fee is 282,000 yen, but the tuition fee is 535,800 yen. That means that if you're going to study for 4 years, you're going to multiply this amount by 4, right? Actually, you don't have to pay all this. What you can do, is you can work so hard and try to complete your credits depending on your course, and then you can finish within 3 years. So you can end up paying only for 3 years, or you can graduate within 3.5 years, but that can be a little bit intense, so you'll have to work hard. So what if you don't have the capability to pay these two amounts? What can you do? Of course, there are other opportunities out there. I'm going to talk about the two major scholarships that I know that those are really good scholarships for undergraduate students. I won't lie to you, studying in Japan as an undergraduate student from Africa is not easy. That's my experience, because I didn't see so many African students, I don't know why, but probably I think it's because of the costs, but going to Japan for studies as an African student at undergraduate is hard. It's a little bit easier, when you're going to study for postgraduate. Why? Because there are very many scholarships. But for undergraduate, there are very, very few scholarships. Actually, I can't lie to you, apart from the university scholarships, I only know 2 scholarships for undergrad. And those are the ones I'm going to be talking about today. So, the first scholarship is called AI, the Ashinaga Africa Initiative. So this is a scholarship that offers an opportunity to one student per sub-Saharan country. I think there are 49 sub-Saharan countries. I hope I'm right on that. Yeah, 49, kana? 49 sub-Saharan countries, and they give one student per country. This scholarship is a very good scholarship because they cover your flights, going to Japan and going back to your home country. They cover your tuition and they cover your stipend. The other thing that I like so much about this scholarship is that they cover all the flights you can take when you're going to do an internship, because they have that opportunity. You have the chance to do any internships you are interested in, in any country. So I really love this because it enables the student to develop a wider understanding of this sort of problem they do want to solve. The other thing I liked about the AI is that you have a chance to study anywhere. You can apply to Japan, you can apply to the UK, and you can apply to USA. You can apply to Brazil, you can apply to Senegal, you can apply to Uganda. So you can study anywhere you want. I think that's one of the that's flexibility, right? I love that, seriously. And in addition to that, you have a chance to meet various people from various backgrounds. You're going to meet people from various universities, UK universities, US universities, working as interns. So this just exposes you to various ways of seeing things, because you're going to be interacting with them and you're going to be learning various things, from them. I really loved that and I enjoyed that so much. To add something on that, when you're applying to AI, you don't have to pay any single coin. The application is done online, but you don't have to pay to anybody to apply to AI. It's free of charge. The application is 0 yen or $0. So you don't have to pay to anybody. Just apply online, free of charge. Another scholarship that I'm going to talk about is called the Mixed Scholarship. This is a Japanese government scholarship that is given to various students from various countries that have ties or diplomatic ties with Japan. To apply to this scholarship, you just have to go to the embassy, the Japanese embassy, or is it called a consulate? English. Japanese consulate. I made it. Yeah, Japanese consulate in your country and inquire about it. Mixed also covers the flight costs from your country to Japan, and then from Japan to your country at the end of your studies, and then your tuition, and then your stipend. These are the major scholarships that I'm aware of, that they are really good and they can apply to most African students. The only disadvantage these two scholarships share is that they have an age restriction. So even if you are so ambitious or passionate about what you want to study, or even if you're so passionate about learning or doing your studies in Japan, the age can limit you. Of course, there are other opportunities that you can explore. For example, you can rely on university scholarships. Various universities have specific scholarships for students that have performed really well, especially on their SATs, or not IELTS, I think, but on their SATs and on the interview. So if you have really high SAT scores and you have very good transcripts, and if you have done really well on the interview, there are high chances that you'll get a university scholarship. At my former university, that is Tsukuba University, it's the University of Tsukuba. I always miss that, but Tsukuba University, the University of Tsukuba, they always ask you, would you like to be recommended for a scholarship? And then they can see your performance, or they can see if you really need it. They can also take that as a factor, that does she really need it, or does he really need this scholarship? So I just advise you to check universities independently, because various universities will have varying eligibility criteria for their scholarships. So if you apply and you have excellent scores, and you do well on the interview, you can win a scholarship. What I know about university scholarships is that you have to work so hard every year to maintain them, which is not a bad thing. I mean, that's the reason why you're there, right? You can work so hard on every semester to maintain it, which is really good because it can keep you going, just knowing that, my efforts are paid for. I get tuition, because I'm working so hard on my assignments and everything. That's a good thing. I love it. So I think that's all. The other secret I want to tell you is that for some universities, I am not so sure if this is a secret. I don't know, but I won't mention any university here. But for some universities, when you get admitted, you don't have to pay that admission fee. I don't know if this is everywhere in Japan, but that happens in some universities. I won't mention any because I don't know if this is a secret or not. So, guys, fight. I feel so lucky that I got a chance, to have my undergraduate at Tsukuba University. I just can't tell you how much it changed me, because I had never experienced, quality education in my life. So I don't know how I can compare it to my former education, but I could feel it, I could feel that, now I'm learning, I'm learning very well, I'm being taught, and I'm trying to apply what I'm learning, to the outside world, or to my life, or to my society. Back in Uganda, I was learning, but I think that I was just focusing on cramming things and get good grades so that I can have the government scholarship. So I wasn't focusing so much on applying what I'm learning to my daily life or to my society. And the other thing is that I feel so happy that I have a feeling that, I don't know, it's not about a feeling, but the truth is that I kind of feel it, that I was very, very prepared to go to any other university for my postgraduate education. After graduating from Tsukuba University, I joined Oxford University, and after staying here, after seeing, how I perform on my essays, on assignments, on exams and other things, I noticed that Tsukuba University, prepared me, not the university, or the university is made up of people. I mean, my professors and my friends and the environment, prepared me to be able to apply to any other university, and get accepted there. So I just have that feeling and I feel so, so happy about it, seriously. Anyways, thank you so much guys for watching. Don't try to be intimidated by anything, Just give a try to anything. You don't know your future. You don't know your destiny. Of course you're planning, but you don't know your destiny. So you don't know, you might end up getting a scholarship, You might end up getting a scholarship from the university. And that can change your entire life, because education in Africa, especially in my country, Uganda, is totally different from the education that you can receive in Japan. I don't know how I can explain this, but I think you understand what I mean. Yup. Don't get scared. Go for it. Oh, one thing. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Love ya. Bye.